Hi Hunters of the Wild, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the Monster Hunter universe to talk about the Lord of the Seas, Lagiacrus. This electrifying leviathan is a fan favorite, ranking 3rd in the Monster Hunter 20th anniversary poll. In this video, we'll dive into its origins, ecology, combat mechanics, variants and appearances, and most importantly, its fashion, from weapons to armor set designs. So grab your fire weapons. Hopefully, we're not going to still be stuck on raw Arshan meta weapons when summer update hits. Anyways, let's begin. Lagiacrus was debuted as the flagship monster of Monster Hunter 3 in 2010 and has been a staple ever since. This massive leviathan stretches up to 3.5 meters long, with deep blue scales that shine underwater and turn grayish when sunbathing. Those glowing dorsal spikes, called shell shockers, generates electricity, making Lagiacrus a living thunderstorm. Its paddle-shaped tail and horned head give Lagiacrus a menacing vibe, like a sea serpent from ancient sailor tales, clearly inspired by European mythology. In the Monster Hunter universe, it's often blamed for shipwrecks, its legend living on in maps depicting a lightning-wreathed beast. Lagiacrus was planned for Monster Hunter World, but was cut due to technical challenges, particularly with underwater combat. These issues likely persisted into Monster Hunter Wilds, where its fight seems to emphasize land-based mechanics. With development likely starting during World, we can assume its land-focused adaptation is highly polished by now. Lagiacrus reigns supreme over tropical waters like the deserted island, flooded forest, and soon the scarlet forest in Monster Hunter Wilds. As an apex predator, it chows down on fish, sharks, jellyfish, and ludroth. It's also not afraid to snatch land critters like Actonoth or Kelby that wander too close to shore. Its hunting strategy is brutal. It swims in tight circles to create swirling whirlpools that trap prey, then unleashes electric shocks from its glowing shell shockers to stun them before devouring. With its conductive mucus and saliva amplifying its lightning attacks, Lagiacrus is a force of nature. Capcom has confirmed that underwater combat, a mechanic from Monster Hunter Tri and 3 Ultimate, is not returning in Wilds. Lagiacrus will likely have revamped movesets designed for land-based combat, possibly incorporating water-based attacks or brief dives similar to the monster Uthduna in the Scarlet Forest. While Wilds includes underwater areas for exploration and gathering, these are on rails and don't support active combat. Lagiacrus may fight in aquatic zones like the Scarlet Forest, but the encounter will remain land-focused. With underwater combat taking a backseat in Wilds, it'll be interesting to see how the team crafts a mostly land-based fight to evoke the same danger and intensity of its original aquatic battles. Perhaps the actual fights are done in phases. Begin with land combat, then going underwater for the scripted pursuit, and mashing buttons to dodge telegraphed electric shocks, while surfacing to its land-based lair for the final phase. I guess we'll have to find out as summer update details approaches. Back in the day, we used fire element weapons, aiming for Lagiacrus' head, chest, or tail. Breaking its dorsal spikes weakens those electric attacks, a key strategy for any hunter. As for how it'll play out in Wilds, let's hope the raw meta fades by then, and crafting fire element weapons will give players a clear advantage in the fight, just like before. Also, using earplugs is great to counter its roar, and slotting in steadfast jewels will give resistance to Thunderblight-induced stuns. If you've crafted the Ray Sangreaves Gamma set from Archtemper Ray Dao, you've got level 3 stun resistance covered. Lagiacrus likely inflicts Thunderblight, so stocking up on nullberries for the encounter will be handy. Better yet, equipped blight resistance skills from the Guardian Arcveld chest and gloves, or if you prefer something cool, the round glasses grants level 3 blight resistance in a single piece. Capcom is clearly trying their best to prep us before the fight. Lagiacrus has 2 killer variants, which appears in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, Generations Ultimate, and Stories 1 and 2. First, let's talk about Ivory Lagiacrus. This variant is land-loving, with white scales and beefier lightning attacks, like a wide AoE Thunderblast. Then there's Abyssal Lagiacrus, a deep-sea nightmare with black scales and glowing blue spots. It's always charged up, creating underwater tornadoes. While the latter probably won't make an appearance in Wilds, I secretly hope we can see it being adapted in some ways. In previous Monster Hunter titles, Lagiacrus weapons and armor sets boast a striking aquatic aesthetic, vividly evoking the primal majesty of this formidable leviathan. The weapons, infused with crackling thunder, showcase sleek, scale-like designs with jagged edges that resemble the churning crests of ocean waves, accented by vibrant deep blue veins pulsing with electric energy, giving them an almost living dynamic quality. The armor exudes a deep sea warrior's aura, crafted from polished shell-like plates of rich shades of azure and creamy ivory, adorned with fin-like protrusions and subtle bioluminescent highlights that shimmer faintly, as if drawn from the ocean's glowing depths. Each piece blends rugged durability with elegant serpentine grace that perfectly embodies the electrifying terror of Lagiacrus, the Lord of the Sea. For reference, the abyssal Lagiacrus's weapon designs, with their darker, more menacing tones, retain the same iconic shapes as the originals, though Monster Hunter Wilds is expected to enhance these with improved textures and visual fidelity, while preserving their distinctive design. Here are some of the fan-made weapon skins from Monster Hunter World, showcasing intricate details, which may offer a glimpse of how Wilds could choose to refine this aesthetic, further elevating the Leviathan's legendary presence. That's all the things you need to know about Lagiacrus, from its electrifying attacks to its legendary fashion sets. This Leviathan will be a true test for any hunter. Are you hyped up for its return in Monster Hunter Wilds? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you think. If you enjoy quick updates, tips, and guides, drop a like and hit subscribe. Until next time, may your hunt be amazing, and I'll see you in the next video.